I just finished the first chapter of Katabasis, which is around 20 pages or like 15. I'm not so sure. Um, Here's my thought. I I still haven't really get the hook of the book compared to Babel, but I really like the scene when she described the death of the professor. Like when you go through it, it's just very, how to say, like a very clear and you have picture in your head. Like, and I also very like the scene when they went to hell. The feeling, the time that from the present time, well, hell is kind of present time as well, but from like the human world to hell, like those process, I like how she described that as well. Something that I not quite sure about, and I think I will reread that part again, is the part talking about magic, like the introduction to magic. I feel like it's very textbook like description, which for me is very difficult to mm, like cling on, like attach on, like engage with. So it seems like I just go through letters without really understand the whole thing. Also like because English is not my mother tongue, so there are certain vocab that I'm not sure about. Like I have no clue about its actual meaning, but I didn't search it up. Like sometime for me as a uh uh well, English is my second language. I sometimes the definition kind of become more, even though it's vague, but it's somewhat understandable, like in the whole sentence. Um, but I would say like 20, 15 to 25% of the part of the whole chapter, like there's some vocab that I'm not sure about. But yeah, that's my thoughts so far. But of course, I know that there could be more engaging chapter up in the coming chapter. But it's just that because the Bible is did I say Bible? Bible is like my top three favorite book of all time. Like I just love it so much as a language learner myself. So mm, I guess that's why I have a really high expectation with Katabasis. Um, the book itself is very, very thick, but I really like that it has a large text. Um, I my eyesight is not the best, so love the big text font. So yeah, so far, yeah, that's my thoughts overall. Like it's just nothing fancy, just trying to get through the first. Oh, one thing, one thing I forget to mention is that I think I saw it somewhere that she tends to write like a platonic relationship between Alice and the main guy, Peter. Well, his her hell partner, friends, co-partner. How do you call that? Um, but I don't know, like just a quick like interaction. I feel like there's some chemistry with it, but it could go like in another way around. Like maybe he has a crush on Professor. I don't know how old the professor is, or maybe Alice. No, I don't think Alice has a crush on Professor, but it's just that you have a bit of like you have some question in your head, like why top tier student would like to get the recommendation letter from the professor. Like it just doesn't really made up for me. Like it seems like he has a further intention that he didn't tell Alice directly. So yeah, but uh yeah, it's better to have a different point of view. There's conversation going on between Alice and Peter, rather than Alice herself going to hell and meet people and help the professor. Um, but at the same time, like, well, because she wrote this in the modern world, which is now 20, I don't know when she started the book, but it also reflects the job market so much. Like, sometimes mm, people might risk their life for a very good opportunity in life, something that you won't regret later on, a career that you love and confidence about. Um, and yeah, it's just very relatable. And so for me, like, have to get rid of half your lifespan, half of it, the rest of your lifespan to go to hell. Like for me, if I was in a list position, I definitely like, well, maybe not 100%, like there are other factors to consider as well, but like that is something that I would consider doing as well, I think. Like I would rather live life with no regrets, even though it's shorter than normal people, but still like I'm proud of the living of the life I had. And yeah, here's some of my thoughts.